That joint tweaking. Turn it off. It's tweaking. All right. Yeah, this motherfucker going off like this nigga is a DJ training, bruh. That motherfucker had the hell of a goddamn echo. But welcome, anime enthusiasts, to Squad Nero, the ultimate destination for all things anime. Whether you're a seasoned otaku or just taking your first steps into the captivating world of Japanese animation, you found your home. I'm Rob, aka Sage, and with me today I have Chef D, T Smooth, and Croco's Corner, your guys through the vast realms of creativity, epic adventures, and heartfelt stories that anime, animation, and gaming have to offer. Join us each week on twitch.tv smooth without the E entertainment, as we dive deep into the latest releases, explore hidden gems, and discuss the hottest topics in the Blur community. Get ready for a journey filled with laughter, tears, and the unbridled passion that makes anime a truly unique art form. Without further ado, let the anime odyssey begin. Episode 39 in this thing. I'm sorry, this nigga T had to go DJ Hero on this mug before. The nigga just let this shit play out. I know you heard the joint echoing. I know you heard it.
It only echoed on your end. It doesn't echo on the stream.
It did echo on your end?
No, my
it didn't echo on mine. You probably were you looking at it live on Twitch or anything?
I muted it on Twitch as well.
Yeah,
so and the shit kept going.
Nah, I asked somebody on YouTube though. I think it was fine on YouTube.
It was fine.
So,
all right.
So also one thing you forgot besides streaming on Twitch, we streaming on YouTube. No more setting up video for the weekly. We out here. We upgraded. Thank you, Otis and Blurry. You the man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm finding these comments.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta connect to YouTube too. Okay.
No, the YouTube's already connected. Just go to comments.
No, I gotta.
YouTube's connected.
I'm at comments. It's not pulling up for me.
But there's no comments.
Oh, I thought Otis.
No, I have it. No, I have it set up. If you go to comments, you'll see all the comments from Twitch and YouTube.
Oh,
yeah, okay. we out here. We out here.
All right.
Wait, the comments on Twitch pop up on YouTube?
No. If you look in StreamYard on the right side, you'll see comments. You click on comments. It's going to show all the comments for YouTube and on Twitch.
Wait, so did anybody actually say anything on YouTube? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I see Biggs commented from Twitch. What it do?
In private chat?
Thanks.
No.
What it do?
Oh, and it came up too. Okay.
Yeah, because I clicked it.
Okay.
So now when anything comes in, I'm just saying we out here.
All right. So we got a little spicy, I guess you'd say.
Just start off.
Episode for today.
Start off. See I can cook me.
All right. So recently, we tried to tell this nigga T.
Here we go.
About movies.
Yeah. Right, here we go.
And about how to gauge these movies and what to expect from these damn movies, especially from shitty movie makers, right?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna give him a benefit of the doubt because Joker didn't necessarily have a shitty movie maker. He didn't, but it's WB in which Warner Bros, aka, is which a lot of us have disdain for and don't believe in them. Warner Bros is kind of basically like Sony.
Mm-hmm.
They have better characters to use, most definitely, because it's DC. But at the same time, they still finding a way to just muck it up. So you know what we told T this whole time?
There
Joker
we
2
go.
is coming out.
Yep.
Me, Croco, and Shet Nasty Nino all told his ass that movie was about to be grade A dog water.
Yep.
A whole bunch of tomfoolery.
Mm-hmm.
Did T listen to us? No. So not only did he not listen to us, he put us through purgatory to watch that shitty ass movie too,
He
alongside with it.
did.
And you know what? I'll never be able to get back that time that I had wasted watching this nigga. No, he don't like it either. That's the craziest part about it.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Let me say this. You guys were right. That movie was trash. And I really put myself through that 3 times trying to understand why I hate it so much. Like, here's the thing. Actually, given what they were dealt with, first time seeing like some garbage. Really
Yeah, 3 times is crazy.
3 times is nuts.
Well, because I was rewatching it. These knuckleheads. But my whole thing is the fact that I watched it the first time. I gave it a 6.5 because for one, the acting was great. The acting was great. It was like the more I sat there and watched it and just like really thought about it, I fell asleep, woke up, like I slept on it, woke up, and I'm like, yeah, nah, it's a 5. But then when I sat down and watched it with Sage and Crocos, my disdain for everything that happened, like really, like the pacing was so bad. Like something would happen, boom, musical. Another thing would happen, boom, musical. And it's like after having a conversation with somebody that does like mental health and counseling, I understand why they did it. The concept is there, but at the end of the day, it was not. They could have spaced it out better when it came to like the pacing and the timing of the movie. Now, Lady Gaga, only 33 minutes of screen time. Like you get a fire actress because she did amazing in all the movies she played in. And you get Joaquin Phoenix, who's a great actor. You give him something. It was just like watching Thor: Love and Thunder, like how Christian Bale did a great job with what he was dealt with playing Gore the Butcher. He did a great job, but the storyline was trash. Oh, get this guy off the mic. Oh, okay, go red.
Yeah,
he's coping. I'm coping, but nah, I'm not coping. It's just more like I really was looking forward to this movie. The first one was amazing, but after watching this one, I don't even want to watch the first one again. Come to find out, the director did not want to do this movie. The first one was good the way it was, the way it left off, but he liking the first one. Yes, I fell into the trap of going to see the second one, and that movie got a 2.5 out of 10. It was trash. It didn't need to be made.
Now keep in mind, y'all. This is the same. This is the same black man that says that Craven might not be too bad. So y'all keep this in the back of y'all head, all right? Now if we come back here and Craven is some hot doodoo dog water trash, you know what we doing? We packing this nigga T right up.
It's not my birthday, so you can't pack me up. You gotta wait till after.
On the dead homies, we packing his ass right up.
You can't pack me up. It comes out near my birthday.
His movie rights is no more.
I ain't forget.
The Pokemon game for Nintendo Switch was good. Was it? I'm guessing Code Red. It wasn't good.
No, it was just the fact that it literally.
Here we go.
No. It was just when it was released, it wasn't like what it's supposed to be. Frame rates were dropping, like everything was just messed up from the get-go.
I heard that about
it. It was messed up from the get-go.
What was that game that came out on PlayStation? That was it's like the same issue that happened. It was like
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yep, there it is. Thank you, sir.
Literally, it was like Cyberpunk, but then people love Cyberpunk.
I'm on top of my I'm talking on top of my knowledge, my boy. Yeah, you ain't know I was gonna get that.
That's
did you?
perfect. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Go ahead.
How y'all feeling about Joker 2 though? I'm gonna let y'all poop on it, and then I'm gonna
refuse to watch that shit.
Bro, lucky you was out gallivanting.
When they announced that it was gonna be a musical, I'm like, bro, y'all doing too much right now. The first movie made $1 billion with that little ass budget they had. I'm like, now y'all just. I understand they're trying to ride the wave, but it was like, bro, turn the Joker into a musical. Like, come on, who asked for that?
Nobody.
Like, come on. So I'm like, after T rated it a 5, I was like, I know I'm not about to waste my time watching that shit for 2 hours.
Go ahead, Croco. You got some?
I was not lying when I said I ain't have nothing to say about this movie. I was not lying. That was the absolute truth. I don't got a single thing to say about this movie.
Yo, was it worse than Birds of Prey?
Oh, pretty much.
Yeah.
On the same
I actually
level.
like Birds of Prey. I would watch Birds of Prey over that.
Yeah, that was.
That shit was worse than Birds of Prey.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I would watch. If you had to make me pick between Birds of Prey and that Joker movie.
What about The Flash?
Was it worse than The Flash?
I will watch The Flash over that movie.
Oh my God.
Yo, Todd Phillips, you need to be drowned, nigga.
Yeah.
Not even fired.
And T made me sit
drunk
and watch. No, like I'm never Rob. I'm always defending. I'm always like, no, we not about to tag team. Pause. But we not about to tag up on T if he got a certain opinion. I never let Sage get that off.
Well, Diddy, we tag teaming.
Hey, yo.
You said it was T. I'm just talking about the movie. I take it back. No Diddy.
Full stop.
Pause. I gotta let you finish. My bad.
This man JP.
Oh my gosh. But no, yeah, I'm sorry. You fully deserve it for this one. I knew that. You're gonna have to vet your movies before we watch them. I'm not.
My thing is, hold on.
When T rated that joint a 5, I was like, bruh, he was looking forward to this shit the most. And he said 5. I know for a fact.
It was really a 2.
Yeah.
My thing is, at the end of the day, like, y'all can't vet me for it. It was like, I understand y'all said, yes, this thing's gonna be trash. But if I would have said, yo, I watched this movie, was amazing, and then then that's when y'all can come after me.
No, then why should make us watch it? You should have been like, I'm not putting them through that.
Nah,
I'm not putting them through that. That's that evil. No, that's that evil side.
Nah, sorry. If I
your
see
evil alter motive.
Yeah,
see, that's what happened. That little evil. You got an evil ulterior, not motive, but you got like an alter ego, and that's like, it's like Wario, and that's the Wario side coming out. That's Wario T. And Wario T made us watch that movie, and Wario T is who I'm about to be weary of. In the future going forward, be like, nope. I'm gonna be like, nah, T, I ain't at the house right now.
I did watch something that made me wash my palate of that movie, but I would never watch that movie again, even though it was a good movie.
You was telling me.
Terrifier 3. I give that movie an 8.5 out of 10. Fun movie because Art the Clown's gonna always push the envelope with how he unalives people. So there was a scene. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it really made me not want to watch this movie ever again. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie, but I'm never watching this movie ever again. I'll watch the first two. I'll watch the first two over and over again. I don't care. But that last one, great movie. I'm looking forward to the fourth one. I am gonna put myself through that. But dog, that Lord, just thinking about it, it's just I really sat there like I really sat there enjoying the movie for what is to come, because people don't go there for the story. They go there to see what Art the Clown about to do. Like, how far is he gonna go with these kills? But that I enjoyed that one. That honestly,
I'm gonna try to peep it.
Yeah, well, Sage probably not gonna watch it.
No, not gonna watch it. Both of them not watching that movie. Both of them. See, that was one. That's the type of movie like you not gonna get anybody unless you find me. Like I know it. I know that movie. I'm never getting like anybody that I want to go see it with to watch it with me.
I will never force anybody to watch that. Only if someone said, "Oh, I watched the first one, but I would like to watch the second one." Oh,
me, you could get, but you gotta find like people like right. Gotta find people who like into that. That's
And also, I did watch Strange Darling as recommended by Crocker's Corner. Literally, that movie was a straight WTF from start to finish because I thought one thing, but then something else happened. Like
it completely pivoted
when she bit homeboy neck at the end. Oh my goodness! I'm like, this girl's crazy.
Yeah,
it made me not want. Like, thank goodness I never got on Tinder. I just had that hammer ready to hit her over the head.
But it was unique. That's what I liked about it. It was super unique. I never seen a movie like that be done like that. Yeah, I never seen a movie done like that. I thought it was pretty. I think that's the part that I like the most about it is that it was like, oh, I've never seen anything like this before. All right.
Well, go ahead, Rob. I know you wanted to have your moment. I stole your thunder by switching the subject.
I got this shit smelling like toes, bro. Go back to your bed. I do not want to smell that. I'm sorry. Go.
She said, "I'm all corn chipped up tonight."
Crazy, bro. Funny enough, though, I'm not really gonna shit on. I've already shitted on Joker already, but real quick before we go to the next topic. I can see the vision in which he was trying to go for, and if this wasn't a movie that was forced upon him, people was trying to tell me it wasn't forced upon him. He chose to make it. Hey, if niggas was giving me tens of millions to make a movie, direct a movie that I didn't want to do, why would I not say yes, nigga? And then on top of that, make it so that there's certain stipulations where that WB can't come in and dictate to what I can make. Why would I not want to make that movie? That's easy money. I don't need the money on top from the box office if I'm already getting paid up front to direct the movie in the first place. And the nigga didn't want to make the movie.
Integrity to me. Like, I just feel like if you in a field, like, bro, you don't like. We all upset about certain elements of our job. If you getting paid to do a job, it's just like do your job. Like,
but at the same time, I feel like this is where I look at it from a different lens because obviously I know I create music. So when a nigga, I thought about it from like the standpoint of music. Imagine I made like a fucking mixtape series or an album, and niggas was like, okay, make another album just like that. Make another album just like that. You don't respect me enough to let me just create what I want to create. You want to dictate to me what you want me to create. And that's going to piss me off. I'm not going to lie. So I'm looking at it from that lens where I'm pretty sure he got pissed off because people were like, oh, well, you did such a good job with the.
Then just don't do it though, right? Like, then just don't do it. Be like, nah,
he could have just not did it, but obviously that nigga is super petty. He made The Hangover 3. He didn't want to make that giant. It's the same director from the Hangover series, but
yeah, bro. But like, you gotta. That's when you get into a point where
it is like, super petty.
Up. Like, I get like, all right, as an example, taking it back to music. I get what like Frank Ocean when he was in a dispute with his label and he didn't want to necessarily do that last album, not the one, not Blonde, but the little album that came out on Apple. Before that, he like finessed it and still gave the people music that they would want to hear. If like Todd Phillips tried to do something like that, I would have been like, all right. Word, like he gonna give us this here, but then boom, he about to turn back around and give us something else. But it's like, nah, he just wanted to be done with it. He wanted to get the money from it. Just don't take the money from it. Then just be like, no, I'm not doing another one. I did everything I wanted in the first one and just boogie. Like, what was the worst they gonna say to you? Oh, we gonna blacklist you. You just did one of the greatest movies of a comic book iteration anybody saw. You gonna be good. Netflix will take you. Anybody gonna take you. Like, you don't gotta make some trash. Like, just don't make a movie, bro. Like, don't. If you're gonna make something terrible that mean a lot to a whole culture of people. Don't step
hold
on
up,
it.
hold up.
I kind of put that on WB though too.
But one question though, if they literally gave you 7 mil to make this movie, you really gonna turn that down?
Yo, like if he that passionate to where if they giving me 5 mil, I'm gonna make the movie and make it right. If he that passionate about not doing the movie and want to be petty, just don't. If you get to the point where you willing to like interject that pettiness after being paid millions of dollars, don't do it. Like just go do something else. How does it even help him? How does the second movie help him? This is the last thing he did. Money wise, sure, but outside of money wise, like in terms of his next gig and whatnot, what would you rather come? What would you rather do though? Would you rather people be looking at you from the last thing you did as the first Joker movie, or would you rather people be looking at you as like, yeah, well, this is how you act?
I don't think he looks at it that way because regardless, like I was saying before, a lot of people didn't like The Hangover 3 in comparison to the first part and the second part, and he still got the job to do the Joker.
True.
A lot of people are not gonna like Joker 2, but they love Joker 1. That's not gonna stop him.
So they gonna go back to It's not fair to us though. That's what I really think is the problem. Like it's people who really grew up with with this character, who really look for like the standard being a little bit higher for this character, and it just felt like it's no consideration at all for that. And I do agree with you. I do think that part is on WB as well. Like you got to know when to not. You got to know when to not have to just go towards the money grab and be willing to actually keep like the integrity of the series and everything in order. Like Marvel, we look at Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. wanted to stop, but you could also argue it was just a good time to kind of stop with the character for what it had already brought at this point. It was what, like 5+ movies that we saw that character in. It was appropriate, like is respectful, you know, like even if people don't like that Robert Downey Jr. isn't in the MCU anymore, you still could like respect what was told about the character and how it was left. Whereas like I think you're just supposed to have some type of responsibility in doing that, but all people care about is money. So
yeah,
like this is gonna be the last time we see this, and I do understand that.
I can understand why certain things were made. If it didn't necessarily have to have the full musical aspect, if it had specific scenes where it just had music, I feel like it would have made the music that much more better within the actual movie, or the use of it at least.
I agree.
Because I mean, with the mental aspect, it goes hand in hand with the Joker. It took me some time after watching it. It really does, like T was saying earlier, it really does go hand in hand to show exactly the state of mind that Joker is in, type of thing. But you know, it is what it is. I guess he had to do what he had to do, and we got the shit another stick for it. So I guess real quick, while we're on the news of superhero or comic book movies and everything like that, real quick, this wasn't a topic on the notes, but we're gonna go over real quick because it came up during the week. Supposedly, allegedly, Null, who's supposed to be in Venom 2, is only going to be in the movie by sitting on a chair the whole entire movie. He's actually not going to be a main piece in the actual storyline. He's going to be in the background, type of thing. So, and this is again one of the movies. I don't want to put him on the spot. One of the movies, one of us was very excited for, you know? Very excited for. And now we get news like this. And as soon as they dropped the trailer and we seen his ass in that trailer, I was like, watch, or I think it was Niall. He was like, watch, that's the only time we actually gonna see his ass. Is in that damn chair. And here comes the rumor coming out like that. Man.
When that should come out?
It's supposed to come out soon, ain't it? The press
October
release
25th.
The press release on this whole is atrocious too.
October 25th.
October 25th.
This making me feel like he's going to be.
That's how they know exactly. It's the same thing with the Joker, where it's like, you know, there's something that they know about it not being good by the simple fact that if you knew you had some heat, you would mark it. Like you, fam, you would mark it. Like
You would put all your money in the
And
market.
the fact of the matter is, I think after the Web of Shadow, or not the what was that was the last movie that came out with Sony was Web of Shadows.
No,
Madam Web.
Madam Web.
I'm sorry. That's the game I'm thinking of. You're right. I'm sorry. It's been a long
Yo, was
day.
Joker worse than Madam Web?
But
no,
I didn't see Madam Web.
No,
I didn't even see
it. I would watch Joker 2.
I'd watch Joker 2 over Madam Web.
I was to say that Madam Web was some shit.
But I think they put a lot of their marketing. They put a lot of marketing, like not a lot, but like more than they have for these other movies. And I think the reality is not just for Sony, but also for WB. Like they starting this. I think they're starting to understand that these movies are. I think before they didn't realize that they were making bad movies, and I think now they're starting to realize, and they're like, "Nah, we don't need to do an audience test for this. We don't. We just let's just try to get as many people in as we can before they start sharing that it's bad. Let's not market for it." Because they know, I think they know, like they finally understand, wow, yeah, I think our movies suck. So I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing if that is the case, but yeah, bro, Venom about to suck. I'm sorry, T.
It does.
And then they're gonna go with the trifecta.
Craven is about to suck.
Oh, brother. Can you imagine?
Some heat.
Can you, huh?
It's about to suck, bro.
That one trailer when it was a nigga talking in the background, I'm like, yo, they talking like Craven some mythical legend or something.
The best details that went into that movie is gonna be that trailer. I'm telling you, they put they had a team sit down and actually like write out that trailer. And then they told them go home. They didn't bring them there before. They didn't let them stay after for post-production. They just said, we need you to do this trailer.
That's it.
And that is it. And the rest of the movie is going to be so, like, I could tell it's just going to be one of those movies where the trailer going to make you think it's so good. And then you're going to actually sit and watch it and be like, bro, I can't keep doing this.
Bro, I was going to say, speaking on Venom, though, with the Noel shit, did y'all see the reports that it's going to be like a tease of them going to the main Marvel universe with Tom Holland?
We already had these teasers. They ain't did nothing with it.
Because remember, Venom was like, we have a hive mind. So that little piece of that nigga that was left in the 716 joint or 616. But for some, I'm still confused on this one part. In the Venom trailer, it shows the Ejiofor nigga going to that bar, getting that little sample of Venom, but it's in Venom's universe. But I'm like, he left a piece in
the hotel, or no, in that same bar
in 616 universe with Spider-Man shit. So it's like, yo, with the hive mind, maybe it could send a signal to go there or something. But I mean, like Rob
supposed to exist in every universe.
Yeah, they said Andy Serkis supposed to be playing Nolan, that he's supposed to be like Rob said, like just sitting in that chair the whole movie, maybe on some Thanos shit to Spider-Man. But I'm like, bro, what was the point of showing a nigga if he was just gonna sit in the chair?
He's just gonna sit in a chair.
That's first time we see Noel.
He's sitting in the chair.
He's sitting in a chair.
Not even a teaser. Like, and I'm sick of these Venom movies. Every movie he fighting some symbiote shit.
Yep.
To Nasty Nino point though, it could be like on some Thanos. I do see what you're saying with that.
Because Thanos was teased at the end of Avengers, but it was like during the movie, they ain't show Thanos sitting on the throne. It was really turn around and smile. Now if they do that, but with showing Noel, it's like they just put all their eggs in one basket. Like, fuck it, show Noel so people can Google this nigga after the movie, and then hopefully, if all goes well, we'll have him in Tom Holland's 6th Spider-Man movie. Yeah. I'm like, bro, I'm tired of this nigga Tom Holland fighting aliens and demons. And
bro, he don't want to even do it. He tired of the role. They gonna need to probably bring in
I thought
Miles Morales. No, I don't think he is.
He's they pay his ass.
I don't think he is.
I mean, he already got paid, if I'm not mistaken. He got paid they already did a new deal for him to do the next like three Spider-Man movies and then 2 additional Avengers or crossover movies as well.
Damn.
Yeah, they already.
So, all right, but let's check this out. But check this out. If he knock out, let's say he knock out both of the Avengers movies in that contract and this next like Secret Wars, if he knocked both of them out right there, then you just down to 2 more Spider-Man movies. And that's like, I guess that's fine, but like here's my thing. If they trying to bring in, I way agree. But if they trying to bring in Miles Morales, is it just gonna be you have Miles Morales and you don't have any other, like you don't have a Peter Parker Spider-Man anymore? It's just the focus just becomes Miles Morales.
I think so. I think he'll eventually branch off to Miles Morales. They've already talked about it before. Plus, they've already dropped Miles by name in the Spider-Man in the Tom Holland movie already.
Wait, so, they did? What?
Yeah, it was one of the post-credit scenes in the first one, if I'm not mistaken, because Tom Holland's Spider-Man ended up not going against the Prowler. He wasn't the Prowler at that time, but it was his uncle, Miles' uncle, and that was who Childish Gambino was playing.
Yeah.
In that movie. So at the end of the post-credit scenes, he actually called his nephew, was like, yo, Miles, I'm gonna be a little bit late. And everybody knew who he was, but when he did that, that's when everybody verified, okay, Miles is in this universe. So at some point in time, they could either start the process this movie, or they could start it right after Secret Wars, which they might have a better opportunity because of all the multiversal shit. You could just bring them in there with the spider powers type of thing.
Bro, they gotta do it soon.
I got a question.
They keep doing these origin movies, bro. Just start that off with that electric shock shit.
They might have to do an origin movie for Miles Morales, though. I'm not gonna lie.
He got like 2 games in a movie.
Yeah, but his first live action, though, that's a little different.
Bro, nobody cares.
A lot of people care. I promise you.
Even if it's just like a quick run through, they still gonna have to do it.
Yeah,
do it in the montage, like when doing the credits.
I'll probably say that they did
getting lit up and show his thick ass Latina mama.
Yeah. All right, now we know why his name is Nasty Nina. Sure. I got a question for y'all though, real quick, and then we could go on from this Venom topic. Would y'all be okay with Ed Hardy being Venom and Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm. Tom Hardy, you mean?
Tom Hardy, my bad. I despise it.
Nigga, I thought you meant Ed Hardy for real. I'm like, that'd be dope.
I despise it, bro.
Why do you despise it? Tom Hardy's a good actor.
If I'm getting the Venom and it's Tom Holland Spider-Man, I'm not trying to get the happy-go-lucky Venom. I'm not trying to get the comedic relief Venom. I'm trying to get the destructive. I don't care about niggas. I'm a bite niggas' heads off Venom. And even though his Venom does do that, it's nothing but bad guys. I don't want a good Agent Venom. I don't.
Lost D for a second.
I've already got Tom Holland for the quirky jokes and everything like that. I don't need 2 of them niggas, bro.
No, I agree with him.
Like
I do agree with him.
That's like an overkill in Deadpool. Obviously, Deadpool and Wolverine, we had multiple Deadpools, but each of them weren't the same quirky type of funny type of thing. Everybody had different types of humor, dry humor. Mm-hmm. You got other types of humor. If I got Tom Holland and Tom Hardy both having the same type of, it's gonna piss me off, bro. For a movie that's supposed to raise up the stakes, it's supposed to be a superhero movie, something supposed to be in problem, in issue. I don't see Spider-Man and that Venom going toe to toe, and I'm really gonna be like, oh, this is pushing the needle for me. I can't see it, bro.
No, I think that Venom, like, bro, they gotta start using this rated R system in these series more. Like, they have to start using them more. They have, like, Venom should be like, it's not, it really shouldn't be like that. Like, they should have a more, that's why I hate that. Like, I don't hate the Tom Holland Spider-Man. I really do like Tom Holland Spider-Man, but I hate the Tom Holland Spider-Man too, because it's like, he's such a good, like, children's cell that, like, he's not gonna, and then just the way he look, he's not gonna be able to, like, grow up. He's gonna have to be a children's role for the duration of this like, even with the new contract, he's still, like, you could have him maybe going to like being in college and whatnot, but that whole phase is gonna be him, like, that whole phase is just gonna be what the next movies that we see. Like, it's gonna be this, it's gonna start with the trilogy now, as the previous one kind of follow him in high school. The next trilogy that we get in, which seems like it's going to be starting with this movie in 2026, it's in between the event, the Secret Wars, is going to be him in college. Then, like, but that's my thing. Like, he really should be here, or we really should have a Spider-Man that covers that post-college years, and that be where Spider-Man is going into adulthood. Like you're getting serious, like you could get almost like a rated R Spider-Man. And then they need to just delegate like Miles Morales to being the children's Spider-Man. And then what you would do is then you take that adult past college Spider-Man and you throw a Venom in there, you throw a Carnage in there, and do that from the MCU side and make it rated R. Like make that an adult, like adult content, because the characters is not really like, you can make it teen, you can make Venom teen, as we've seen. Like we've seen a bunch of different ways to do that. It is possible, but it just doesn't feel like this. Like it's gonna be cheesy. It's gonna be like it's fine, but it's gonna be cheesy. So if you want it to be something where it's respected by, like it's looked at as being like, wow, this was a really good Spider-Man movie, you kind of you could maybe go back to the Sam Raimi style, because like the Sam Raimi style kind of gave it that adult feel a little bit. So like I'm not mad at that, but we saw how Venom worked in the Sam Raimi iteration. So I don't know if you could do it with like not going like committing fully to the adult side. I just don't know. I think that I would rather take my chances seeing it from that side. And we're not gonna we won't have a Peter Parker Spider-Man to do it with, and Miles Morales need to be delegated to kids. So it's like I don't see the point in bringing Venom into the MCU. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. Because if you got to keep it with the whole Tom Hardy kind of like vibe, it's just more cheesy movies.
It's like fucking Deadpool, nigga. Venom ain't nothing but a black gooey Deadpool.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, my question is this:
but not the R Deadpool. Like the part of Deadpool that make him rated R, it's like not that part has been anything we've seen transition into this Venom.
So my question is this: hold on,
maybe a PG-13 fucking non-fourth wall breaking Deadpool. Leave that shit at Sony and recast Venom. Just leave the goo in the MCU and have another nigga named Eddie Brock pick that shit up.
I was just about to say.
But would you want it to be an adult? Like, how would you want that Eddie Brock to be presented? Would you want that Eddie Brock?
You gotta be an asshole. Make that nigga somebody that like.
But hold on,
fired or let go from a job. I guess an adult, but.
Well, my question is this: even
40-year-old nigga.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to make sure because my mic's been a little bit wonky lately. But the whole thought of like using the Eddie Brock in this new MCU, well, our current MCU and not Sonyverse. Peter technically will start working at the Daily Bugle. He is close, like pretty much, let's say he's working the Daily Bugle while he's in college. You can have Eddie Brock working there. I remember at one Spider-Man story, one Spider-Man iteration, Eddie Brock did work at the Daily Bugle, and he was jealous of Peter. That would be perfect. He finds out that Peter is Spider-Man, symbiote takes over, boom. They got their big fight. You got him pissed off at Spider-Man for like pretty much taking everything that he wants, the girl that he wants, everything under the sun. And maybe we can get a different MJ and they don't have to bring Zendaya back since Zendaya is technically at MIT with her and Ned.
Man, bring in Black Cat and make her fucking...
Yeah, they was talking about they're bringing in a different female lead.
Bring her
this
and
seems
make her
so much more adult to me,
nigga. Tight ass, skinny ass Zendaya, bro. All them badass bitches in New York City.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Make Black Cat from the Bronx or from Queens or some shit, little Latina joint, little Caribbean joint.
Nigga want Ice Spice's Black Cat. It's crazy.
Bro, do not after Zendaya, bro. They need somebody in there that's actually sexy. None of that Disney Channel bullshit.
None of that Disney Channel.
Somebody that's gonna really have a nigga Spider-Man acting different. Come on, bro. It's a difference between Black Cat and MJ. I'm dead ass. Wasn't he fucking with Black Cat when he had the black suit on this shit?
Yeah. That's why it would go hand in hand if they brought in Black Cat right now. They could still keep MJ, but keep her in the back. They could start having Ned turn into, I guess, the Hobgoblin to a certain extent.
Wait, what was the first girl name in the Tom Holland movie? What was her name?
MJ. Her name is still MJ. It's just not the same.
It was Michelle's James or something like that.
Yeah,
but they called her MJ.
Yeah.
It wasn't Mary Jane.
So what is Zendaya's name?
MJ. MJ is Michelle.
Oh, what's the first love interest that he took to Homecoming?
Gwen Stacy.
That was
no.
It
was someone else.
I can't remember her name.
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the daughter of
Michael Keaton's
Vulture.
daughter, the black girl somehow.
Vulture.
The fucking ginger.
All of that sound mad adult to me though.
It don't sound
like that's bro. It's not going.
But you need a nigga that's more of an adult to Tom Holland adult. Tom Holland like 25, but he look like he's 14.
Exactly.
You need a nigga there. At least have Eddie Brock with a fucking beard or a mustache. Don't have no Tom Holland double in that bitch. Like you need a grown ass man.
That's the other part too, though. Is what about Spider-Man? Because bro, he about to end. Tom Holland about to end this contract on the kitty side. It's not gonna be no adult Tom Holland, bro. I don't see it.
Yeah, he got to grow like facial hair or some shit.
Even if he, bro, just him, period. I don't see.
They might bring in Tobey
making
Maguire.
Him. Maybe that would be cool.
But it's crazy though, because Tobey Maguire went from high school nigga in the first movie, literally the high school nigga, to then, well, wait a minute. Was he in high school?
Yeah. Or
he graduated. So he was like a teenager. And then when he was fighting Doc Ock and Venom, he was really on some grown man shit though.
Yeah. You don't get that with Tom Holland.
Because he was always in Iron Man's shadow as a fucking twink.
I think they were doing that in defense of what they were doing. I think they were doing that on purpose though. These next 3 movies are supposed to get a lot darker in tone. We kind of started to see that with the last movie, because when they brought in Green Goblin, I don't know about y'all, but it most definitely got darker in tone.
Yeah,
you can tell by goddamn Ame. Yeah, you can tell by that shit. It most definitely got darker in tone.
But are they going to go further than that?
I think they're going to go further than that. I think
they got to kill. They got to kill Zendaya now.
I don't know. I don't know about that. They're not.
She's at MIT. She don't know who he is unless he really goes out his way to try and bag her again.
Supposedly, she's still supposed to be playing a role in this one too. So
I forgot that nigga made that dumbass wish.
Yeah, they don't know him. So the only thing, he would have to try and bag her again. If he really want her like that, he's gonna have to try and bag her again. And
he could do it. I got faith.
Of course, we know he can do it. But my thing is, if we're trying to move on and have Black Cat, you got to leave MJ.
I don't think Zendaya want to do it anymore.
Yeah,
that's
she
my other thing.
Some more shit. She probably like.
I think Zendaya is like, I'm not re-ing up no contract with you. Which if she not re-ing up a contract, that's another reason to believe Tom Holland will be done. That's what I'm saying. There is another reason. That is another reason why Tom Holland will want to be done now. Is if Zendaya just don't want to do it anymore.
They ain't get married, bro.
Yeah, they did. They got engaged. Either got engaged or got married. One of the two.
Oh my god, it's over for that nigga.
No, they're engaged.
They're engaged.
They're not married yet.
Yeah, I don't want to.
If she don't want to, if she want to be done with the MCU, which I could 100% see her being like, yeah, bro, this is dumb. I don't want to do this. Yeah. If she is like that, he 100% is going to be trying. He might actually try to get out the contract.
That nigga got to do some more movie roles besides the Spider-Man shit. I can name you 2 other movies he in.
He was in another one where he needs to stay on this. That I was not prepared for him to play.
Yeah, he was in a role where he was
abused. Yeah. We don't have to go further into that.
A role where he was abused?
We could talk off screen on that one.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm just saying he was in a role
that just brought up one of my main gripes about Joker too. But we gonna move past that. We're gonna move past that. That just reminded me. No, it just reminded me. We gotta talk about it all.
Yeah, we'll talk about it all.
I thought we discussed everything on this show.
Nah, that was the main gripe of why I hated that damn movie.
We'll talk back in the Discord once we're done.
Yeah.
The people want to know.
No, they do not.
No. If you watch that movie, you're gonna figure out it's closer to the end. You most definitely going to put 2 and 2 together, and it's gonna piss you off.
What, Joker 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna
play that shit. Play that shit. T. I want to see y'all talking.
We can't. We can play it off. We could probably play it off screen, but we can't do it now. We can't do it now. All right. Nonetheless, I'm gonna let y'all take the reins over for these next 2 ones. We got some new anime that just came. I think Bleach just started. They TYDW again too.
2 episodes in.
2 episodes in. Oh, fire!
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Diamond dropped as well. So y'all tap into those. We got Dan to Dan and Blue Lock that also dropped. I know T was very adamant about talking about these, so I'm gonna let you have the floor, my brother.
And granted, I already seen the first 3 episodes. Watching the first 2 over again literally makes like, I ain't gonna lie, it made my heart jump. Nothing but straight laughs in this anime, like none but hilarity. Yes, it's certain scenes that it's like, why did they put this in there? But it's also in the manga. It If you're not a fan of certain things, it's not going to be funny to you. But how it happens is utterly hilarious. How they get themselves in these situations. But from start to finish to where we are now, the animation's top tier, the comedy is top tier, the hard hitting moments that make you laugh the jokes hit on every facet, every moment. So far, first 2 episodes they get like a 9 out of 10 for me because I already seen them already. So it's just rewatching them. It's like I know what's gonna happen, and I can't wait till the 3rd episode because that really gets you pumped for like where I left off at. Because it left it on like a cliffhanger. So after watching this like a month prior, I had to stay here and wait another 6 weeks to catch up to episode 4. So with that being said, in my opinion, I recommend Dan to Dan only if you can. If How do I say this? It's like watching Goblin Slayer. You got that first episode, but then after that, it's clear. It's fine. It's fine. So if you can handle that, I recommend the show. If not, then
episode wasn't that bad. It wasn't like
no, it's not like that, but in a sense of the shock factor. That's what I'm saying. Not on that, you know what I mean, Niall. You know what scene I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Give me your banana.
I wouldn't hype it. I wouldn't hype it like that though. It wasn't like
I've been watching
crazy.
people talk about that. And they're like, oh, why would you recommend a show like this? And then you have some people say, but you like Berserk. It's not the same thing.
It's not remotely.
But they're saying that, like, I've seen a good comparison of like shock value of you having to get past that point to get to the good portion of anime. It's not like watching One Piece where you get where like, oh, you got like 40 episodes and it's going to get good. No, you just got to get past 5 minutes in the movie, in the show, and it doesn't happen in the beginning. It's like near the end, and then it ends just like that. That's what I mean. Like Goblin Slayer, that scene happened for 5 minutes, but then after that, the anime is fire.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. It's just, some people may feel uncomfortable with that scene. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But myself, like, yeah, I was uncomfortable. It was still freaking funny how they got themselves in that stupid situation. I laugh at uncomfortable situations. That's just how my defensive mechanism of coping. That's just me. But I honestly like fire anime from start to where I'm at now. Like I'm about to sit down and read the manga and probably like the next day or two. What do you think now?
I like it. I do agree with you with a lot of those same points. I didn't expect the art style to be so. It's really nice. It's just really clean. Yeah. I like how they use the colors. Yes. I like that. It almost reminds me of like if Made in the Abyss had like an action anime. Mm-hmm. The way they use colors, they just use they use colors very well. It reminds me of Demon Slayer, but the way that they do it is not the same as Demon Slayer. So it's really like it hooks you. You really like kind of get lost in the visuals though, in the same way that you would with Demon Slayer. The story seemed pretty. I know we had that one little scene in the first episode, but for the most part, the show seems pretty lighthearted. Like
it is.
It's kind of got like a story, like a coming to life feel with the two, like with both of the main characters. It looks like there's kind of like a coming to life or coming to age sort of feel that they're going to be kind of talking about on the backside of their adventures that they're going to be having. And I think it's pretty solid. It seemed pretty cool. It might get a little darker. The power up with the one guy, I'm not going to spoil it, but the power up with the one guy, I'm very curious to see what exactly is entail with that. I think that there's going to be more to that, and like the little caveat that happens when he powers up. And I think that that's unique. I like that. I haven't seen something like exactly like that before, so I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it just seems like a really good show. It seems like it'll be very interesting. I could definitely see this being one of those shows where I end up reading the manga for it, just because I'm a little, as I watch more episodes, I get more interested in exactly what is instead like what the story is kind of going for. But yeah, I like it a lot. I would say those first 2 episodes, I would give it like a 9 out of 10.
See, my thing is talking about the color aspect when they were at Homegirl's crib and the way the scene changed when the one enemy came up and how all the colors just got straight dark.
Mm-hmm.
That was chef kiss. That was just perfect how they blended that in all together.
Yeah,
that was just perfect.
I agree.
Now, Blue Lock, first episode was pretty much like a first episode of the season was like a catch-up episode in a sense, where it's like they're trying out for this one team that they're getting ready to face. It was a cool catch-up episode. Now that second episode, when they actually get to it, you see Homeboy struggling. And I know that's the thing I hate about episodic weeks, because when they leave it off on a cliffhanger and you want to see what's going to happen next. Me, I haven't started reading the manga for Blue Lock yet. I want to. And I'm thinking about starting from where this match is at that they're playing in. So I can see how it ends up. But you actually, one of my biggest things is with the main character, every person that's in the soccer thing has a special ability, whether it be super speed, like, even though it's not really a special ability, it's just that one, they're really fast. They can read the field really good. But the one character, the main character, he has the ability to like pretty much break himself down and build himself back up to be able to change his abilities out to match his the team he's playing with, and to be able to utilize some of his specialties along with theirs so that they can win their match. And now we're at the point where he's fighting for his spot. And everybody on this that's like either he's on the team or playing against, they showing themselves off so that they can get picked. And he's struggling because it's his one opponent on his team that's like stopping him from being great. So it's like, I'm ready to see how he overcomes this, which right now it got me drawn in, and now I gotta wait till Saturday to catch up to see where we're at now. And I really want to read the manga, but I'm trying to hold off because the anime is heat. That art style is crazy for Blue Lock. And it's like they updated it from season 1.
All right, so we got some new anime. I'm glad too. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like there was a little hiatus for top tier anime that's been dropping. I could be wrong. It could have been some sleepers out there that I just wasn't paying attention to. But I'm happy that we're back in the golden age or the golden peak of anime again. We got a whole lot of heat coming out. So tap into that. We got Bleach, Dan, Blue Lock, Dragon Ball Daima for my boy Toriyama. Since we talking about Dragon Ball, I think we're gonna encapsulate this with the games. And I don't know if you had any games or DLC releasing this week that you wanted to talk about.
Well, Diablo released last week. What's the freaking DLC called? But it released a new class called the Spiritborn, and he has the ability to utilize different animals like birds and jaguar, gorilla, and centipedes. And yeah, Vessel of Hatred. And so far, played through the story for that, got through it, about an extra 10 hours of content, which is pretty good, and added stuff to do right after. Took a minute for me to get through it, which I really enjoyed, because if I'm paying money, I don't want to pay for just an extra 3 hours of content. I was actually on that for at least a solid 3-4 days, trying to get through every little nook and cranny of this DLC. Like, even when you beat the main boss of this DLC, you still got about another 3-4 hours of stuff to do. Literally. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, what else? And then kind of find out, oh, I gotta be at this level to unlock these 3-4 other missions I gotta do. So it was grindy, but I enjoyed it. I'm still playing through it. trying to get through the new season 6 content, because that's the one thing about Diablo. There's what is called seasons. So every season has a different little mini story that you play through for free, and you can unlock a character. Well, pretty much unlock new abilities that they have for each character for each season. So honestly, so far I give this DLC like a 9 out of 10 myself. I'm still pushing through it and trying to level up my character. Grindy.
Okay.
All right. We have, drum roll please, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has officially released. Me and T have been playing it, ended up pre-ordering the Ultimate Edition. We've been playing it for a little bit. He's been playing more Diablo, but I've most definitely been playing more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you grew up playing that Budokai Tenkaichi series, you will love this damn game. Even if you didn't grow up playing this damn series, you will love this game. In terms of a fighting game, it has a whole lot of mechanics. Obviously, not as much as one you would say for like a Tekken or Mortal Kombat or anything like that, but it still has a whole lot of fun mechanics for an arena anime fighting game that I feel like the nostalgia or the impressed meter hasn't gone off like this for anime arena fighter games since like the early Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games.
Nice. So I got a question. Speaking of this, if Naruto came with the same energy where it was this type of arena fighter, you could run around the whole map, all this stuff, but not just that small little area. Do you think that Ninja Storm would have been heat if they tried this same version in Naruto Boruto connections?
They would have to figure out how to streamline it with their ninjas. You can't do it the same exact T. The only reason why Dragon Ball Z you're able to do all of that is because a lot of characters is able to fly. Flying just became a mechanic in Boruto at that type of thing. And even in Naruto, only I'm pretty sure a subset of individuals are only allowed to be able to fly. I'm guessing based off their technique or something like that, or based on the power that they held. So they would have to figure out a way. If they innovated as much as Bandai Namco did with the Tenkaichi series from what it was before to now, most definitely, and figure out a way to do it with ninjas, most definitely they would have had a lot more a better success in their last couple games. They just didn't innovate shit. They slapped new graphics on this shit and a couple new characters and thought that we were just going to eat that shit up. No. I mean, at least with Bandai Namco,
I'm clipping that. I'll clip that.
At least with Bandai Namco, they actually took the time, figured out certain things to take out, figured out certain things to add to make it a little bit more competitive, make it so it's not just a button masher, because they knew that their game before was a button mashing game. We all knew it. Yeah. But they made it to the point where now it's not just a button mashing game. You have to be strategic. You have to sway to the side, step to the side. You have to figure out how to expand these combos that basically stops you if you try to repeat the same combo twice. I really like the attention to detail, the transformations, just the aura of the whole entire game. Like, I remember multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2. The main reason why niggas got Modern Warfare 2 is because of that multiplayer aspect. I'm not gonna lie, Sparking Zero, it might be just as sweaty as Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. And I'm not a nigga that likes getting sweaty during games. But this game, I don't know what it is. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all. It's gonna be some cheese. It's gonna be some cheesy niggas, but I mean, I like what they did with the story mode too. You got your custom battles. You can do your own fucking battles. Choose your own dialogue for it. Choose how they transform during the battle. Choose who you're facing. Like they did. They put so much love and care for this. And for Toriyama to have passed away earlier this year, this is like a perfect send off. This with Dragon Ball Daima. Obviously, we don't wish death upon anybody, but if somebody passed away, this is the perfect way to send them off with all of what they did, what they gave to the world in terms of art, in terms of Dragon Ball. in terms of his IP. Like they really did their damn thing. So if y'all haven't picked it up, please go and pick it up. If y'all need to train, if y'all need some pointers, let me know. Legend of Sage on PSN, exactly how it's spelled, right
Don't
over
do it.
there.
He's trash.
I'm actually pretty nice. I'm ranking up on that. I'm a sweaty nigga. I ain't gonna lie on this game. And T is probably saying that because I spanked his ass a couple times. So if I'm trash, what that make him?
Oh, we ain't hear about this.
But we ain't gonna talk about Madden and NCAA.
We ain't hear about this. We ain't hearing nothing about this.
I'm just saying, we ain't talk about Madden and NCAA.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Not the last one.
You put a clip up
you
of
did.
him.
On a multitude of occasions. Oh yeah, look at this
Instagram
page. Now he forgot. Now he forgot. Now he
but you didn't do anything.
Yeah,
but then when it comes to that,
I should have clipped his ass up and goddamn posted that shit so I can share my screen. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find that hoe now. Now you put the fire under my butt.
Don't worry. Hey, what? Whoa!
I said, now you put the fire under my butt.
Yeah, and that's all the time we have for today.
Now putting fire up. Come on, son.
Yeah, num.
All right.
Yo.
I gotta end up dipping out of here, y'all. But I'm excited for this game. I need to get it. I need to get a system.
I think that was it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's all we had.
Yeah.
We get everything.
It's still very slow, but we're gonna let this anime accumulate, and then we're gonna give y'all in depth. Oh, we also gotta watch fucking Agatha all along. I know T has been watching. We gotta watch
this episode with T.
We gotta watch.
T and I have been keeping up with it. Him and I both enjoy it. We could just like real quick say that part. Like we both enjoy it. But I don't know if everybody. I will say this. I do understand if people don't like it. I do get it.
If it's about that lady, keep it to yourself.
You were just like your mother. That's all I gotta say. If that line was off.
All right, this nigga spoiling too much now.
Oh my goodness!
All right,
spoiling way too much. All right,
I ain't spoiling nothing.
Yes, you did. And we can put two and two together, nigga.
Yeah, before he go further, we'll wrap. And when everybody is caught up, we'll talk about it.
We appreciate y'all. This is I believe I forgot to say too, episode 39. Tap in with us on youtube.com/@sign squad Nero 716. Tap in with us twitch.tv /smooth entertainment. Appreciate y'all again. Episode 39. We about to hit the big 4-0 next episode. Hopefully we'll have some Boruto spoilers. I'm pretty sure that the chapter drops next week Sunday. Drops next week Sunday. So it's gonna be some heat coming up. We're gonna tap in with the new anime and everything, give y'all a in-depth look on that, and then whatever else comes out. I don't know what else. I think we're gonna figure it out though. Appreciate y'all again for stopping by. Cold Red, Biggs, all of y'all. Appreciate y'all very much. And we'll see y'all again next week Sunday around the same time, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if y'all want a very accurate pinpoint. But appreciate y'all again. Y'all have a good rest of y'all week. Peace. I don't know how many cents.